How do you trade a volume profile or a volume profile trading strategy? How do you really approach it? People think like volume profile is like something they have never heard. They treat it in a very, very special way. But when you can basically understand the meaning behind the volume profile, you'll really, really be shocked. So in this video, I'm just going to base this with this brand new indicator by LuxAlgo called the swing volume profile. It's actually a very great indicator. I've talked about it much in detail, the description and the usage of it in my previous videos. So if you've not watched that video, kindly do, so that you will understand what I really mean when it comes to strategy. Okay, so in this video, guys, we're just going to focus majorly on a strategy we can use to trade volume profiles. I know most of you have talked about breakout structure, candlestick confirmation, a lot of things, but I will show you how you can easily approach these levels, because you find yourself using any strategy, you see the candlestick patterns and something like this happens, and do you wonder what has really happened? So again, you can actually use the breakouts to execute trades, then you find there is a false breakout at the levels. So how are you really supposed to easily take advantage of this and execute trades confidently using the volume profile? So guys, I know you're ready for this video, so welcome you to Money Close FX Education YouTube channel. Maybe so first time you're hearing my voice, I really welcome you. Please join us by subscribing to this channel, clicking on that red button written subscribe, and definitely you'll be part of this amazing family, because I believe and honestly I know this is where you belong. If you're ready, part of this family, I really, really salute you. So guys, my strategy is all based with what we call patience. Why am I emphasizing on patience when it comes to trading this volume profile? Volume profile, they show us the heavily traded volumes in the market, and they highlight the zone for us, making it to be our key levels where we can use it as our support and resistance levels. And I saw when I was actually looking at this indicator, it can show you the buy and sell side liquidity. This indicator can show you supply and demand zones, all those kinds of key levels you really need. So for us to execute trades, we need patience. I know you can ask yourself, is the strategy called patience, or how are we going to approach it? So just stick here till the end and you're just going to learn more, or rather understand what I really mean. Okay, so guys, first of all, I would love us to add the indicator on our charts to those who don't know, and to those who really struggle to add the indicator on their chart. So just going to click on the indicators tab. Luckily the indicator is super free. Under technical, so just going to type swing volume profiles LuxAlgo. You click on it. Once you click on it, this is how it's actually going to appear right on your chart. Allow me to use the default settings so that you'll be able to understand about it, because you can see even on live market the indicator is working so perfectly. It is not repainting, it's showing us what we really need on live market. So guys, I told you before, volume profile can be used as our key level, support and resistance, supply and demand zone, buy, sell and sell side liquidity. That's what you're supposed to keep in mind. And so you're supposed to understand, like smart traders, we really understand these are levels where every trader is actually watching the market from. And so when they find a volume profile at the level showing them a resistance, most traders will execute their sell orders immediately. And as well, you actually know when they have actually shown us heavily traded volume at the level, they know most traders will execute their buy orders immediately. So for me to really execute trade, I do actually have patience. Why? Smart traders will actually convince us to do something we call inducement, so that it will actually convince us to take, like for instance right here, they will convince you to actually execute your buy order because you see there was a breakout and there was a very great candlestick pattern. So it will convince you the buyers are actually in control. Once you execute your buy order, they will reverse the market, and then the market will proceed to the downside, therefore losing a lot of money. So guys, how do I really approach these levels? I will start with what I can probably see live market over here. So guys, when I am using the volume profile, I really know for real there will games that will be played at the level that will make me be really convinced to take any order, either buy or selling. So what do I really do? I wait to see the kind of activity that is actually going to take place. When I start seeing candlestick that broke above, number one, I wait to see where that candlestick is actually going to close it. So for instance, if you can look at this candlestick pattern, you can see it rose up to this level over here. And trust me, this candlestick started right at this level over here, and it went up to this level over here. So many traders will start executing their orders, especially beginners. And to those experienced traders, still, what they really say, they want to get snipper entries. And snipper entries, for real, you get it when this candlestick pattern just show the signs of actually pushing to the upside. They will execute their buy order, and boom, the market goes close against them and the market really proceeds to the downs. Don't joke with this movement over here. So how do I really solve this problem? I wait for the market to really rise, for instance, and see where this candlestick pattern is actually going to close it. So once it is rejected and it closes below, again, I cannot rush executing my sell order at any given point. What do I really do next? I will wait for this candlestick pattern to close and look at where it is actually going to close it. So it happened to close below this structure over here. Still, this structure was not broken. So I will wait for this candlestick pattern to really rise. When I can actually start seeing rejection, I will execute my sell order. That's strategy number one. Strategy number two, number one, you must know I'm very experienced in the market, and I will actually wait the market to rise, okay? And when I start seeing rejection, because as well, this level over here, you can see it highlighted, shows as key levels. There is a probability that the market can actually be rejected at the level. When I start seeing rejection at the level over here, I will execute my sell order. And when this second candlestick happens to also closing below this level over here, I'll proceed taking my order. But if I see the second candlestick pattern trying to close above, I will exit my trades right away. That's a strategy used by very aggressive traders. Remember, we do put our stop losses slightly above these highs over here and targeting our next level, which we are actually shown by the volume profile over here. So you exit at that level over there. So another example right here, you're supposed to know that you are on your support level over here because you're being shown by the volume profile, and so you're supposed to know the market has a probability of really rising. But what do these smart money do? They make sure they have actually created confusion, making the market really drop. And this level still shows as a very sensitive zone, our point of interest. And when I start seeing rejection, I will start executing my buy order. And it happened that this candlestick pattern closed above our support level, okay? And that really shows you a really push to the upside. Remember to exit your trades when you start seeing these bars actually being longer. That shows you that it is another sensitive level. And what happened next? The market really dropped still. It came close to the heavily traded volume over here. It was rejected, as you can see over here, and it really proceeded to the upside, coming to this level over here. And it coming to this level over here, you must know the smart money can create confusion. You wait the market to rise. Once you start seeing the market being rejected, candlestick actually closing below that rejection, you execute your sell order confidently, okay? So guys, I've not really paid attention on breakout structure by itself. I've shown you how you can really take advantage of this level, not necessarily rushing executing trades. All you really need is patience. And you can see right here the market rose again. We had this candlestick which was unable actually to close below this level over here. The second candlestick closed below. You wait for the second candlestick pattern, it was rejected, and the market really pushed up to this level over here. That's what you're really supposed to understand about this when you're trading this volume. It plays a very vital role in forex trading, also in crypto, and also in stocks, okay? So guys, you can use this volume profile trading strategy. It's very easy. All you really need is actually paying a very close attention on what is actually happening on those levels. And remember, the strategy is based on patience, because if you're not patient for real, you won't make it in this industry. You really have to be patient so that you can get better and accurate entries, okay? So guys, let me hope you have learned something from this video regarding a volume profile trading strategy using a very brand new indicator by LuxAlgo called the swing volume profiles. A very great indicator indeed. So subscribe to this channel if you haven't, like this video as well, and I remind you to continue working hard, because I really know one day your hard work will pay you. So guys, I will urge you to test this indicator on live market. I will urge you as well to keep on testing this on various pairs. I've used this on forex, euro USD. You can try this on stock. You can try this also in crypto, okay? So guys, let me hope you have actually understood what I really meant. I am actually very frank telling you what I really do, and I know it's actually going to help someone if you really pay attention to those levels and being patient to see where those candlesticks are actually closing it, okay? So guys, I wish you nothing but the best and success in everything you do. So what do I say, guys? Bye bye, see you in my next video.